Hi, Liz here with Liz's Crafts. How's everybody? Hello, my friends, my crafty friends. I'm waiting for my notification to come up so that I can see when anyone joins me. And there's my notification. And just so you know, when you bring it up on your phone, it's going to look like this because I'm using my camera. But if you turn your phone this way, you'll get a better picture of what we're doing and a better view of the table. Today we're going to be using these 4x4 wood planks, and I got mine at the Dollar Tree. Now they don't always have them. I've only seen two Dollar Trees that have them, and of course they're from Crafter Square. But I know that you can also get these from Amazon. These come 6 in a pack if you get them at the Dollar Tree, and they're 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches. So today we're going to make some Scrabble tiles for a wedding gift. I'm going to be going to my nephew's wedding towards the end of the month, and tomorrow is going to be my last live for October, and then I'll be coming back in November. So what I have are these Scrabble tiles, and I have these 4 that I need to make, and you get them from Magnolia, and I did put the link in a description. It comes on a big sheet, and then you just cut them apart and use the letters as you need them. What I did was I also used these on a Happy Fall Y'all swag that I put on my fireplace mantle, and I just used the letters. So you don't have to use the letter with the number, you know, as to how many points the letter is worth, and you don't have to use the box around it. For what I'm doing, I'm not using the box. The first thing I did was I took my wood and I put a finish on it. So I bought this Minwax wood finish penetrating stain. It says it dries in 2 hours, and it's the golden oak. I got mine from Home Depot. You can get it from Lowe's or any hardware store. You can also get stains at Hobby Lobby, but they do cost more. They also have this in a small container if you don't want the big container. After I stained it, and what I did was I just took a sponge brush, I brushed it on, and then I took a paper towel and I wiped it off. So, and this is what you get. Now, after I stained these, I sprayed them with 1 coat of this Rust-Oleum 2x Ultra Cover Matte Clear. And that just seals it on there and closes the pores so that when I go to use my stencil, it's not going to bleed into the wood grain. These stencils are, if you just want the letter is about 1.5 inches by 2 inches, and if you want the whole box around it, it's 3.5 inches. But these tiles are 4.5 inches. But you can use whatever size you want. If you don't want it this big, you can, maybe they have smaller ones, I don't know. And then we're going to be using our coal black chalk paste on these. So I see a couple people on. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you, and if you'll just say hi, I'll say hi back to you. And if you would, please like and follow Liz's Craft page, and just set your notifications so that you get notified when I go live. So like I said, this craft here is going to be a wedding gift for my nephew and his bride-to-be. And I hope they like it. We're going to get started. And what I want is, I want all of my tiles with the wood grain going this way. Now you could do it this way, or you can mix and match. You could do one this way, one this way. I want all of mine going the same direction. Alice is on. Hi, Alice. I'm glad you're here. I have not used these before, so I will be fuzzing them. I'm going to put it on here about 3 times. And then I'm going to center it on my piece of wood. And for Dollar Tree, these pieces of wood are pretty nice, I have to say. So I'm just going to do the T and the number. I'm not going to do the box around it. And you want your chalk paste to look the consistency of yogurt or sour cream. I'm just going to take a little bit on my squeegee. And I did put the links to this stencil that I'm using and the chalk paste in the description. And when I get off, I will put it also in the comments, so that if you're only interested in these products, you can get right to it. And like I said, you don't have to just use these stencils for Scrabble tiles. You can use it for other projects. But look at this. Isn't that nice? Nice and crisp. I love that. So how are you today, Alice? So we have our tea. And next I'm going to make my M. Again, I'm going to fuzz it. And I will probably use these stencils again for Christmas and do a swag or something for my mantle. And spell out Merry Christmas or something. So I just have it on there, making sure that it's smooth. I'm going to get my chalk paste again. And I'm just putting it in the area of where the screen portion is for the letter and on the number. I'm not worrying about any other part of the stencil. And then I'm scraping off the extra. And then I'll show you what it looks like. I mean, you probably already know, but just like that. I'm going to take this off. And look at that. Nice and crisp. I love it. Now, if you were buying these pre-made off of Etsy or something, you would pay a pretty good price for it. I think they sell them. I mean, I'm not sure. I heard people saying they were buying them for $2 or selling them for $2 each. But like I said, I'm making these for my nephew and his soon-to-be bride. And I'm hoping they'll like it. And I'm going to show you how I'm thinking they can hang it on their wall. Let's see, Alice says something. What did Alice say? Good, I am homeschooling granddaughter. I did that. Don't pull your hair out, Alice. Take deep breaths. Sometimes you just have to walk away. But I'm glad you could join us, Alice. So as I get the excess off of my stencil, I'm just putting it back in my jar. And if you see that your chalk paste is getting a little too thick, you can always spritz some distilled water in it and stir it up real good. Isn't that nice? So I'm putting this in water upside down, and then when I get finished, I will take it in to the sink and I will use my sponge stencil cleaner, and I'll go over it, and it'll take off all the chalk paste, and I'll dry it with the inside of my my, I don't know, what do they call this? Anyway, this right here. The inside's for drying and the outside is for fuzzing. My fuzzing towel, I guess. Okay, we have our R. So if anybody's watching that's related to William or Kayla, please don't tell them I'm doing this, because this is going to be their wedding gift. Okay, I have a little lump there. So I want to make sure I get that off. Where is it? There might be something on the board. Okay, I think it's okay. So again, I'm just putting my stencil on my wood piece, getting some chalk paste, and just putting it in the screen portion of my letter and the little number. Now, I don't know if they sell these in the stores or not, but if they did, I bet you'd pay a pretty price for them. And I'm not, and you wouldn't get any with customizable names on them. That's for sure. Okay, so I'm putting my squeegee in my water. I'm going to put my last stencil in the water. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I already have done. And I did write the letters on the back of these so that I would know which one would go on which backing. Okay, so I'm going to spell out William. So W-I-L, and these end up being pretty big. I-A, and then the M. And then their last name is Luster. So actually, I'll have the William going this way, or they can put it whatever way they want to. But Luster. And the T, the E, and the R. And then his soon-to-be bride, her name is Kayla. So K-A-Y-L-A. So K-A-Y-L-A. So however they want to put it on their wall. And they're going to need a pretty big space for it. So what I'm going to include in their package with these letters are these command. It's like a Velcro. So I'm going to include a pack of these. There's 16 of them in there, and there's actually 16 of these squares. And I will take these squares. I'm going to show you how I'm going to wrap it for them. I'm going to put them in this box here. So they'll have this nice little box that my daughter gave me. So I can wrap 4 of these tiles, I believe, together in tissue paper. I'll make that 3. So I'm just going to do it like this. Put it right here in the box, and then I'm going to do the rest. Now, what I did after I stenciled And let me get these, the ones I just did. So I did R, M, S, and I think T. Yes, R, M, S, T. So after I stenciled on them, I also sprayed another coat of this on it. And this is the Rust-Oleum 2x Ultra Cover Matte Clear. That way then these are not going to smear. I mean, not that they would anyway, but they might, if you nick them or something, they might, you know, the black might come off a bit. So again, I'm going to wrap these. And then when I get off of here, I will spray those that I already made. I already sprayed these. And hopefully then that will allow them to last a good long time. And I think this just makes a really good wedding gift. And you can also do the words family. You can do, you know, not just, I did both of their first names and their last name. But you can also do the word family. Just, you know, whatever words that you like, that you think they would like hanging with their names on the wall. So I really hope they like these. And again, if you know Kayla and William, please don't tell them. And I'm putting this paper in between them so that they don't rub up against each other. And we're going to be driving there, so you know, I don't have to worry about shipping. So like I said, tomorrow's going to be my last live until November. And when I come back in November, I will definitely be doing all Christmas decor or projects. Okay, so the only thing I have left is to take these, and you want to spray these outside. There's no way you want to do this inside. You do not want to do these inside. You need to do them outside. So I'm going to be taking these 4 downstairs outside, and I'm going to be spraying them with this. And then once they're dry, I'm going to package them up and put them in here. And then I'll put a package of these Command Velcros in there for them to use, and they'll be good to go. So this was our project for today. I will not be taking a picture of these. I'll take a picture of the 4 that I did, and but as far as the final viewing of what it is, I'll have to rely on William and Kayla to put it on their wall and then take a picture and send it to me. So I will be back tomorrow at 11:30 Central Time. We will be making a little Halloween hanging. I don't normally do Halloween, but I have these cute little stencils and I wanted to use them. We're going to be putting them on a ceiling fan blade. So feel free to join me tomorrow. And until then, my friends, keep crafting. Bye.